What's going on, 7.3 fans? Welcome back to the 7.3 Garage. Your host Brandon here. We have a really cool new product that I'm going to be showcasing today from our friends over at OBS Solutions. This is a product I've been wanting for my truck for quite some time now. I was even going to come up with my own idea on how to make this work, but they beat me to it. So I'm going to be showcasing their product today. It's not going to be really a how-to video. I'm going to show you guys the parts that come with it, and then kind of take you through the process, just like a little vlog kind of stylish video. So I'm going to turn the camera around, show you guys what we have and what we're going to be doing today. It's going to be pretty cool. This is OBS Solutions, brand new. First of all, let's showcase this. Hang on. This is one of the star of the show right here. This is their new billet tailgate handle. This thing is sweet. Billet goodness there. Very excited about getting this on OEM form and fit from what they say and all the reviews say. So really excited to get that on. And then the cherry on top for this whole thing is going to be the camera. So if you guys have a newer head unit in your truck, single din, double din, I have a newer single din in mine that's got Apple CarPlay and stuff. This camera is designed, or this kit I should say, is designed to accommodate that. So here's all the wiring and all the stuff. The instructions are fantastic. Everything is packed up really nice to give you everything you pretty much need other than your own tools, which is not very many, I might add. And they even give you a QR code on how to install this. So those guys have thought of everything for you, for the OBS enthusiasts. So we're gonna get started, but my truck is over there idling. My 3-year-old son decided to fall asleep, so I'm making sure the climate is good in there for him. But we're gonna get rolling on this thing. I'm actually really excited to see how this is gonna turn out. Here's the camera, which is gonna be pretty cool. I like adding a little modernization touches to the old body Fords. It's just one of the things that does my heart justice. But I tell you what, these guys nailed this. The new tailgate assembly, the handle assembly is pretty much matched to this. This is my original one. I'm gonna keep that. That's a nice little gem. But they made it so that it comes off, so you can accommodate, or if you wanted to get this and add the camera later. I think they sell the kit separate to add the camera. But anyhow, the instructions are very clear. It's in a Google Doc, so it's nice and easy. So we're working our way up here, and I think it's going to be a real nice finished product when we're done here. So you guys will see how that's going to keep rolling. But overall, strong work, OBS Solutions. Usually when I work on stuff, you guys might be able to attest to this too. Sometimes stuff goes right, stuff goes wrong. Right now everything's going really well, so I'm imagining we're going to encounter some difficulty here. Probably momentarily. Let's see what happens, but the instructions are pretty straightforward and clear. There's the template. I think we're done with that. This whole thing's got to come out. You know, of course I had to back them all the way out, and then now they're going to go right in, even with them being even somewhat installed. Yes. Man, it's good. So here's the part I was talking about. It's going to rear its head. It's reared. So we had to drill a 1/4-inch hole here through this bushing on the tailgate. You can see the tailgate is off the truck now, to make sure a wire from our camera comes through here. We're just having a little bit of a difficulty, very small problem, just getting that loom through that 1/4-inch hole. We're going to step it up just a little bit, and then we'll add some tape on this wire loom here. I'm imagining they want this loomed because this is going to be a moving part. It's not obviously moving all the time, but if I just left this hanging here, it could get pinched, stuff like that. So that's our issue. Thankfully, we did not put the drill away, but we're moving right along with this thing. This is where we're at now, looking way better than we were on the grass there. So there's an existing hole. We actually ended up bumping this up to 5/16, and it worked a little bit better. Added our tape for our plug, and next step is we're gonna be getting power to the camera from here, and then we're gonna run our cables up to the head unit. So we're gonna start working on this here. The instructions have us taping that wire down, but I mean, it's in a pretty good spot. What do you think? I mean, if you want to tape it here, just tape one down kind of tight. I don't know. I think that's going to be fine, but. All right, we got the RCA cable is run. I have it zip tied, and the hardest part now is trying to figure out how we're going to get this through here. So our initial plan was to just razor knife this guy. This is for the e-brake cable for the OBS trucks. Mine happens to be a Power Stroke. but I'm imagining it's the same for the gas model trucks as well. So we were thinking about coming through here, but I think we might just do, my dad's an electrician, but he's got like chase nipples. So we might just hole saw this real quick, or like a unibit, insert that, pull our wire through and silicone it and run it up behind the carpet. As you can see, we're gonna run it up straight back through here. So I think that is probably gonna be our best bet for that, the installation of that cable. Got the hole drilled here. This is what we're looking like. As you can see, we like to use these on my truck. So this is a nice little make a grommet. So we're gonna end up siliconing this guy, but we're just gonna try to use, we're using some fish tape or fish wire to get this run up in here. And I got the head units already hanging. So we just need to plug it into the RCA plug and get the power hooked up to the head unit. We can put that back together. And then we're gonna be working on the power for the camera at the rear taillight. Having a lot of success here now, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the wire off of the harness that's included with the head unit. If I can get the camera to focus, but I don't know how well you can see it. It says rear camera there. I'm not gonna fight it. And then on the back here, you can see that it says R cam, which is your rear cam. So we got the RCA jack plugged in, and this is gonna be our power for that. Get some of this stuff put back together, and I think we're gonna be almost home free here. The last couple steps we're gonna look at is gonna be handling all this stuff here. They wanted us to get the cable run and zip tied the way we wanted it, and then we're gonna get it buttoned up here in just a couple of minutes. We are cruising. This is what I'm gonna be using to seal up that that nipple we use to make our own grommet. It's made by CRC RTV silicone. It works really well. You can set how thick you want the bead to be and how much silicone product you want coming out. So this works really, really well. I've been using this for many years on this truck. So if you guys are curious as to what we're using to seal that hole up to keep it weatherproof, this is it right here. Final step has arrived. We're gonna be getting these wires butt spliced here. This is what we're gonna be using, just so you can see these are crimp and shrink butt splices. They're waterproof. Will these shrink with heat too?
No, I do the heat gun.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well,
yeah,
you can do the heat gun. Okay, yeah. So these, instead of butt splicing that and heat shrink, you just butt splice and add some heat with a heat gun, and they end up shrinking themselves. So it works out pretty well. But this is where we get the power from. Everything's pretty much buttoned up for the most part. I broke one of these, go figure, 30-year-old plastic, right? And they say be careful, use a flathead, and that's what I get. So anyhow, that's gonna be fixed. I can still operate the tailgate without an issue, but we are at this point here, and we're gonna be very close to testing this. I'm eager to see how it's gonna fuse and look on that head unit. All right, we got her dialed in. I gotta go. I'm actually heading to the auto parts store. I gotta go get that clip, but for the tailgate release. But this is it. Comes out really good, and the billet is sharp as always. So that's our final product there. I'll see if I can do this real quick and show you guys what the view looks like. I think I might have to make a small adjustment, but here's our reverse, and there's your backup view. Why is this blurry? Come on, work with me here. There she is. So there's our view, and if you cut that green wire, it says that it'll get rid of those lines, but it's really the view for me. I may snip that. I may take the taillight out and cut that, but other than that, that is all she wrote, boys and girls. Came out pretty nice. That's gonna do it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna have the link for this product down below in the information section or the comments. You guys can check it out, grab you one. My name is Brandon. This is the 7-3 Garage. We got more content coming for you guys this year. Stay tuned.